what's up, everybody? Welcome to this week's episode of the B3 Podcast. I'm your host, Brett. It's just me today with the two-time Super Bowl champ, Dave Tollefson. Thought we'd have Dave come out. He's got a lot of things going on, but he's also won a Super Bowl or two.
Yeah, it's next weekend.
Yeah.
The game.
Yeah, so we thought we'd have him on. I think, we got our show partners. I should probably do that. I got Elite Nutrition. Check them out at elitenutritionomaha.com. Use code B3 at checkout for 10% off. Go to the store in Omaha or Lincoln, yell B3 and get a free shaker. We also have Rosewood Block to make the best cutting boards and barbecue, fully customizable. Check them out at rosewoodblock.com. Once you get the cutting board, go to D&D Beef. They're here local to Omaha, but they ship nationwide. Check them out at dndbeef.com. Use code B3 at checkout for 10% off there also. And you have Omaha Barbell, the real Midwest mecca of fun and excitement.
That's right, man.
So, actually, I think, you know what? Everything that's going on this week, where are you at on Bill Belichick not being a first ballot Hall of Famer?
Crazy. Like, just, I feel like we always put our tinfoil hats on when we come in here. But, like, sometimes I think the NFL does that stuff on purpose so they're, like, relevant. Like, they have, like, a little office in the NFL building. They're like, what can we do so people talk about us more?
Yeah, we can either talk about the Dallas Cowboys or we can talk about Bill Belichick.
But it's such a...
So they're using the excuse of, like Deflategate and all this other shit, which I think everybody knows that is, but if you don't, it was in the Colts game. Supposedly they had lessened the air in the ball, but they fixed him in the second half and Brady torched him even worse in the second half. So then does that mean that Brady's not going to be a first ballot?
Yeah, no, I mean, it's, I think it's guys that are media guys, and I'm not trying to bash the guys that cover NFL teams and stuff.
And Belichick wasn't super friendly.
This is like their control mechanism, right? Like, I don't, Deflategate means nothing to me, and I played when this all happened.
When that came out, to me, the intelligence to even think, what if we deflate the ball a little bit, it's going to be easier to, this to catch.
I guarantee everyone was doing that though. Like if there's a way to get an edge, most likely someone's doing it in the NFL. It's not like, I remember Coughlin telling us the first Super Bowl, like, don't leave any game plan stuff laying around. Like, what? He's like, the Patriots will pay like the janitors to find it and like give it to them. Like, it's like anything else that's super competitive. I mean,
everybody wants the upper hand.
Yeah, you're gonna find, and it. I don't know. I think it's a little embarrassing he didn't get in.
I mean, this is like the MLB Hall of Fame where they go a year and don't put anybody in.
Yeah, what was it? Like a couple years ago, like two voters in the Major League Baseball Hall of Fame like didn't vote for King Griffey Jr. because they didn't want it to be like unanimous or something. Like,
well, I remember some years back they put no one in. That's possibly one of the oldest sports in the U.S. And how do you not put somebody in? And now that's like,
yeah. And
now the NFL is doing weird shit like that.
And then you have the Basketball Hall of Fame, which everyone gets in.
Yeah.
Like if you were like runner up in high school, like you're in the Basketball Hall of Fame, I think, or something.
Yeah. And I think, and I've heard it from a lot of people, even if you don't like Bill Belichick. I mean, the dude won 7 Super Bowls. 6 as a coach, right? And then as an assistant under Parcells.
Yeah. He won 8.
Oh, he won 8.
Because he won 2 with the Giants, I believe.
Oh, okay.
With Parcells. So, like, I mean, it's just crazy. I don't even know. It's just embarrassing. Like, what are we talking about? He's like, and what sucks is whoever does get in will be the guys that got in and Bill didn't. So it just kind of messes everything up. It's like, should that guy really be in because they didn't let Bill in, so this guy took his spot? It's really weird. I don't know what they're thinking. I
did see a great meme though that Belichick waited 49 years for his girlfriend to be born. He can wait another year to get in the Hall of Fame.
The NFL's crazy, man. So the Vikings just fired their GM.
Yeah, there's a lot of firings.
So, like, I was joking about this. Like I said, I was talking to Andrew Van Ginkel on the way in here. He's all-pro linebacker, DN for the Vikings, buddy of mine. And he's like, I was like, yeah, they fired your GM. He's like, I know, it's crazy. He's like, I just saw him at the office. And I'm like, I wonder if Sam or Darnold going to the Super Bowl. Like, you got to think like these people walked into the GM's office like JJ McCarthy, and this guy's going to the Super Bowl. Like, you're fired.
Yeah, no, I thought, and I still got some hope for. I thought JJ McCarthy would do better. Like, he played a couple of those games. He was pretty lights out, and then he just kind of.
I think quarterback is just crazy. Playing quarterback in the league is like
It's so different than college.
Your entire world has to revolve around what you're doing all the time. Like, Eli had our film studio from like the facility in his house. Like, he took a room, like built a replica film studio. So like he'd go to work, watch film, practice, home, watch film. Like, it's just how you have to operate, you know? It's crazy.
And he hasn't been nominated yet though either, right?
Yeah, he didn't get in last year.
Oh.
That's what I mean, like.
And again, you know, and like I was talking to somebody we were talking about Belichick, and I was talking about how you had said he should be a first ballot Hall of Famer, and he did beat Brady, who's considered the greatest of all time, and he beat him twice.
So you think about when Brady was winning these Super Bowls, I think there's only like 4 or 5 other quarterbacks that won a Super Bowl while he was in the NFL.
Well, I mean, there for a while, Brady had been to like 25% of the Super Bowls that had happened.
So I think like Ben Roethlisberger, Eli Manning, Aaron Rodgers, Joe Flacco has one, Patrick Mahomes. You know, like there's only like during that so-called Brady era, I kind of call it, like if you were beating him or winning Super Bowls, like you're a Hall of Famer. Like, because he was winning all of them.
Is that when the Seahawks won too?
Yeah, Russell Wilson sucks though.
Yeah, he's a fucking weird dude.
Yeah, and he sucks. He's not even that good. Like, let's be honest. Like, he kind of sucks.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Russell Wilson.
Yeah, no, I'm not either. But if it wasn't for that defense,
well, and Marshawn Lynch. But I don't understand why he's just holding on. Like, just keep going to teams to be the third stringer.
Yeah, I don't know either, man. Hey, he's getting paid.
That's true. But the Super Bowl, I mean, I don't think anybody was going to think at the beginning of the year this is going to be the two teams.
I know. I love it.
I mean, I love seeing the Chiefs on a downhill run because a lot of the bandwagoners have fell off. They probably jumped on the Bears bandwagon, you know. And the Bears were playing well too, you know, and everybody's like, oh, they can't keep, you know, it's not luck if you keep doing it over and over, those late comebacks. So
what's interesting about these two teams that are playing, the Seahawks and the Patriots, the GM at the Seahawks is John Schneider, and I think Elliot Wolf is the GM. He I don't know if he's the GM at the Patriots, but he might be. They're Green Bay guys. From Elliot Wolf is Ron Wolf's son. I think Schneider, when I got drafted in Green Bay in 2006, he's like director of pro scouting. They were Ted Thompson, Ron Wolf guys. So like, it's actually really neat because they're both from that school of best player available in the draft, which I think like makes total sense. Teams that are doing well are the teams that just get good players. And then if you need a guy, you go get him in free agency. It's so funny. It's like these guys are going to the Super Bowl. So why don't other teams do what they do? I don't know.
And now you've been there, obviously, twice. And, you know, I've been a Cowboys fan since the 90s. And, you know, all I ever hear is, you know, oh, Cowboys haven't been to another Super Bowl. But there was a clip from Jerry Jones in that documentary, and it was just like, no one realizes how hard it is to get to the Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah.
And then to win it. And so, and you had told me that also.
Yeah, it's impossible.
And
the best team I ever played on, we lost in the playoffs.
And yeah, and so when people say that about, like, you know, as a Cowboys fan, that people say it all the time, and I'm like, dude, they still have 5 Super Bowls. Like, you know, hard, like, there's only like 6 teams that make up the majority of the Super Bowl wins.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. Like,
because it's not like a multi-game series. Like the NBA, you're like, oh, we just had an off day, we'll beat them tomorrow, or, you know, whatever. It's like, you only have one shot.
The biggest issue, like, the Cowboys, they're super interesting, like, kind of case study because they're so relevant. Like, their teams are good teams. Like, their players are good. Like,
they're paper champions.
Like, well, but you could argue, oh, they haven't won a Super Bowl in 30 years or whatever. But like, they've been good for 30 years.
Yeah, they've had some down seasons, but majority were good seasons.
But yeah, you look at the Giants. The Giants haven't been good for 10 years. It sucks. Like when was the last time Dallas was bad for like a 10-year it really hasn't happened. So, but that leads into exactly what you and I are saying. Like, winning the Super Bowl is impossible. One team wins it.
Yeah.
Like, out of 32. So the odds are you're not going to win the Super Bowl.
Well, and when I look at like that wild card, the Cowboys missed the playoffs, and then you see these teams go to the wild card and just get like steamrolled. I'm like, is it better to not make the playoffs or get steamrolled in the wild card?
Well, that's a legit argument though. Like, you get a better draft pick.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not going to win, if you don't win the Super Bowl, it's all for naught to an extent.
Yeah, I think I've said on here, I'd rather not go than lose.
Yeah, I mean,
honestly,
and nobody remembers the loser.
Like, I don't know if I've ever met anybody with like a NFC or AFC championship ring. Like, yeah, this is when we got our ass kicked in the Super Bowl.
And I mean, if you guys win to upset the Patriots, basically, and not say you guys weren't a good team, but I mean, everybody looked at that as you upsetting the Patriots. No one would remember who you guys beat.
No. The NFL is like the best thing going as far as a professional sport because of the way it's set up. But like, back to what you're saying about the Cowboys, like Jerry Jones is kind of his own worst enemy though. But man, the Cowboys, you had Tony Romo, and now you got like, you guys have had good quarterbacks. Like, the teams have been good. You've just fallen short, man. Like, I don't know. It's crazy because Mike Tomlin stepped down.
Do you think he stepped down voluntarily?
Yeah.
I mean, Aaron Rodgers has gone to 3 teams and gotten 3 coaches fired.
Yeah. Well, I think I don't know Mike Tomlin. Never met him. Seems like a guy I would like. He was just tired of it. Like, you get all this media exposure on like, is he the right guy? It's like, dude, he's never had a losing season. You know who's super similar in a sense is who they hired. Mike McCarthy's a really good coach.
I mean, I liked him in Dallas, but it's funny. Aaron Rodgers got him fired in Green Bay, and now he's back with Aaron Rodgers in Pittsburgh.
But that's how the NFL does stuff. It's so weird. It's like you and then these guys get fired, and then they just go somewhere else and coach. So, like, imagine if you were the head coach and you fired your offensive coordinator, okay? So I'm like, I need to find a new offensive coordinator. So I'm going to hire a guy that just got fired.
Yeah.
Like, that doesn't seem like a great idea.
Well, and what's your opinion? Like, I see like a lot of these guys that are coordinators, and they take head coaching jobs, and they're terrible. Like, what is it?
Some guys can't be head coach.
But is it the money that makes them do it? Is the competitive nature? Or why not just be like, you know what? I'm just a good coordinator. I know I wouldn't be. Yeah. Because what was that dude from the Patriots? He tried head coaching, and he was fucking terrible. Now he's back as the OC.
Oh, Josh Daniels.
Yeah, because he left.
Yeah.
And then just was in Vegas.
Yeah.
Got fired, and then now he's back with them.
Vegas is paying like 3 coaches still.
But I also think that Tennessee firing Mike Vrabel. Dumb. And that's why I picked the Patriots for the Super Bowl. I just think Vrabel's a great coach. Nothing against the Seahawks coach. I just like Mike Vrabel.
I do too. So when you're a head coach of like an NFL team, I don't think you can call plays. I think it's just too big of a job, managerial. Like, you're a manager for the entire staff, the players, everybody, right? You set everything up. So like, if you were distracted by like play calling, then you're not doing the best you can be as the head coach, like making game decisions and stuff like that. So, but I think on the flip side of that, exactly what you said, like, some guys are just better at calling games, like offense, defense, and they're not really good at.
So is it the money that makes them take the head coach job, or they just think they can? They think they can.
I think some of it's competitiveness. I was the head coach of my oldest son's 6th grade football team, and we didn't win a game. The worst year of football in my coaching and playing life. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to coach the D-line. Like, I'm not a good head coach. Like, it just was too much for me. Like, practice times, talking to parents. Like, there's so many things that come. I know I'm talking about 6th grade football here, but
some parents are deep into that.
Well, I mean, but there's just so many things that you have to deal with. outside of like what's happening on the field, right? And it's the same with the NFL, so some guys, that's what's all I've always like John Harbaugh. I love they hired him, but like special teams coaches are the only coaches on staff that deal with all the players, offensively and defensively, and especially like the kickers and whatnot. So it's always interesting to me that more of those guys aren't hired as head coaches because they're so used to managing an entire group. John Harbaugh, obviously, he was a special teams guy and he's had a bunch of success. But so the coaching carousel is so funny to me. It's just funny because like, oh, Mike. So Tomlin leaves and you hire Mike McCarthy, which I love Mike. I played for him in Green Bay. He's great. But it's like, why not just convince Mike to stay? Tomlin. Like, it's.
And they don't venture out very much to get somebody new.
Mm-hmm.
Like to get the dude the Rams got, to get McVay.
Mm-hmm.
To get success like that out of a young dude is probably not that common.
Mm. Yeah. But you got to try it.
Yeah, I mean, you don't know until you try it.
Yeah, I would think, I don't know. Might as well give it a go. Like the whole Pete Carroll thing in Vegas, like, I
can't believe they only gave him a year.
Yeah, it was weird, man. And then, Antonio Pierce only got a year. I don't know. Sometimes I think these owners, it's like their NFL teams are like their play toys or something, like.
Yeah.
Who knows?
So you go into Super Bowl. So they're out there, what, a week ahead of time, 2 weeks ahead of time?
1 week. So this week, you have 2 weeks. This week is all like preparation. You're getting everything put in because when you get there, it's just a zoo. Media, like you just don't have the time like on the field to really get ready. So when they travel, probably maybe Sunday or Monday, these teams will travel. The game's in San Francisco or Santa Clara or whatever, right? They'll get there and it'll just kind of be like probably hour and a half practices of just getting everything locked in. You're not killing yourselves and, you got family coming in. I mean, there's just so much going on. That's what's like the teams that manage that really well typically are successful.
I say, is it just like a complete distraction as a player the whole time?
Yeah. It was weird. Mine were 5 years apart. So like the first one, I was too dumb to know anything. And like the second one, I kind of knew what was going on. So like I was caught, like they caught me at a good time both times, like to manage all that stuff. But like my wife lost the Super Bowl tickets, like the second Super Bowl, like the day before the game. So I can't find the tickets like that. I mean, you talk about like, what the fuck am I going to do about it?
No digital tickets back then.
No. Luckily, we got new ones printed. She ended up finding them, but like, it's kind of, there's just so much going on. You really just want to get to the game, and get
as a player.
Yeah, man. You just want to like, let's go play.
So is it kind of after the first series or first quarter that you're kind of calmed down and the hype is, then it takes you back to like, this is just a normal football game.
Yeah. For me, there wasn't too much of that. Like the playoffs are intense. There's a level, like, again, there's just you're a professional.
Yeah.
Some people can handle it. Some people can, but like, it was never like, I was just excited to play in the Super Bowl. Like,
just like crazy. A kid. It's just like fun. Yeah. It's homecoming. You know what I mean?
But some people get nervous, man. I don't know. Some people do. But for me, it was just like, I was just jacked up, man. Like, especially my second one. Cause like the first one was like an out of body experience. Like I was on the Raiders practice squad. First 4 weeks, the Raiders sucked. We had Jamarcus Russell. Like, and then then I'm playing in the Super Bowl for the Giants after they picked me up. And so it was like, this is crazy. I went from the worst team to winning a Super Bowl. So it was.
Now, where'd you guys play that one at? Where was that?
Arizona.
Okay. And then where was your second one at?
Indianapolis.
Oh, okay.
So like the second one was more like I knew what was going on. I was playing more. There's a lot more into it. So, and then I had a ton of family come for the second one, which was awesome. It was a blast, man.
Now, as a player, are you like allotted so many tickets?
Yeah. think
Do you have to pay for them, or the
Yeah.
NFL gives them to you?
you get 3 for free. Maybe not. Yeah, you get 3 for free. I think free. I think when I played, we won like $75,000. Like that was losers got like 40 maybe, or maybe we got more. Whatever. I didn't make a dime. Like I bought everybody's shit, plane tickets, game tickets, hotels. I'm like everyone's coming.
So you credit carded this hoping you were going to win. You get 75 Gs.
Yeah, and just made it happen, dude. And it was the best. Like the second one was I really absorbed what was happening. Again, the first one I was just like a young guy in the league trying to figure it out. The second one was just like, man, what an opportunity. Like how cool. Like I want all my family here, my friends that I grew up with, like all the people that are my old college coach, Coach Wright. Like it was really neat to not. I felt like we experienced it together, and it meant a lot more. The first one is cool one because of the game. Like that Patriots team is the best team to ever play in the NFL.
Because that was the 16 or whatever they were.
So, but the second one was more of like I had been in the league, I was established. Like it was a much more joyful experience. Not that the first one was bad or something, but like I really got to absorb what was going on, you know.
So when you buy those tickets, you get like, I assume they're not face value. You get friends and family discount on that.
The face, like those. So I think I bought 15. I had the 3 free ones. Bought 15 or bought 12. I can't remember, but yeah, they're like $2,000 a piece or something. I mean, it was, and that it's just payroll deduct, dude. You don't even get to write a check; they just take it out of it. So
that's fucking crazy.
It is, man. It's like the best money I've ever spent.
Oh yeah, well because you won.
Yeah, dude. I don't
going the other way.
I would assume losing the Super Bowl sucks. I've never lost one,
but I can imagine this sucks.
Yeah. I was actually talking about that today with one of our coaches. I was like, man, it's crazy. Eli Manning hasn't won a Super Bowl without me. like I'm, like me and John Elway have 2 rings. Like it's like, like I'm like if Eli goes to the Hall of Fame, like I'm kind of a Hall of Famer. By proxy, like I mean, we could.
You're gonna go to the Hall of Fame and see his bust and put your picture next to it.
Yeah, just like a little Polaroid of myself.
Now, have you been to the Hall of Fame?
Mm-mm.
You've never been to it?
No. I just got into my college Hall of Fame. I'm not even in my high school. Hall of
Northwest
Fame.
Missouri State Bearcats.
I'm the best worst player in football history. I don't even know if that makes sense.
It doesn't really, but I get what you're saying, though.
Yeah, like I don't think I've ever been the best player on any team I've ever played on.
So now with getting, because obviously you were Northwest Missouri State Bearcat.
Yep.
Now, did you get in because of your play there, because of your success after school?
I think my play there, but it was all hung up there because I haven't graduated college. But listen, I'm 50 credits from graduating.
Like an entire fucking...
Yeah, I'm a sophomore. Like they're like, Dave, you got to go back to school and get your degree. I'm like, I'm not going to school for 2 years. Like it's not like I need like.
And that's like a full-time student.
Yes.
You get 50 credits.
Yeah, like it's not like I need to take like a math class to graduate.
Now, did you guys win when you were at Northwest?
We lost the national championship.
Because Northwest used to win.
Oh yeah, they did good this year. A new coach, but no, like, so that's part of my story though. Like Brett, you know me really good. Like I think it's kind of cool that I'm on my high school Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I mean, if anyways, you can go back. I don't even know what episode it was, but when we had Dave on, his whole story is pretty crazy to end up where he ended up at. To go from being a carpenter to fucking winning Super Bowls. That could be your book.
Yeah, man. I was actually thinking about my book this morning.
Swinging hammers and winning Super Bowls?
Yeah, on my way to work.
I know.
Like, what would I name my book?
Yeah, swinging hammers and winning Super Bowls.
I always thought maybe To Whom It May Concern would be like a cool name to a book, or like Picked Last. like I was always crappy at everything. So like PE, like in middle school, I was like the last guy picked. Like basketball, you know. I don't know. Man.
Now, like, so game's over. You win the Super Bowl. Confetti's going. Get the Lombardi Trophy.
Never, never touched it.
I was just gonna say, does everybody get to touch the trophy?
I didn't.
You never touched it.
I don't even wear my rings that much. I think I wore them here once.
Well, I know Amber texted. Somebody was talking to her about it, and they have a picture. And if anybody knows Amber, she's a very tiny person, and that ring is very gigantic in her hand. It's like her entire hand.
But like I was so fortunate because of what I've been through. Like I was like I just loved what I enjoyed.
Oh yeah, I can't believe you didn't touch the trophy.
No, man. I was hugging on my family and like, I just wasn't, I don't know.
So how's that go? Okay. You guys get the trophy, blah, blah. Then you end up going to the locker room. Then what's the night after the Super Bowl like? Does everybody go out? Is it just a party?
Yeah.
Now, is it already a pre-setup? Like,
oh yeah.
Like party, like you had a venue to go to? Or
yeah. The Giants, most teams I would assume do this, but like basically for us at our hotel, like the Marriott or whatever, they like rent it out. Or set up in like what are those called? Like
their ballrooms and stuff?
Yeah. So, I just got hammered. Me and my buddies that I grew up with.
Can your whole family and buddies come to this party?
Everybody, dude. I think like even like Flavor Flav was there, like everybody's there.
Was this like you have to have a list like, hey, these people are with, so not like I couldn't just be like, hey, I know Dave, let me into this deal?
I don't know. I mean, at one point...
because it's like a tab, like they just covered all the drinks and everything?
Everything.
So you got 15 of your friends in there, friends and family.
Yeah. Hammered.
Just getting ripped up on the Giants tab.
Yeah.
Nice.
Loving it. And so me and my buddies, we ended up going back up to the room and like everybody's you're just partying your face off. It's unbelievable. So then my buddy I grew up with ended up putting on my jersey from the game and like my helmet and trying to like tackle Brandon Jacobs in the hallway. So like we're all wrestling. Like you're so jacked up from the game. Like
you probably don't go to bed.
Yeah. So I don't even know if I slept, but I just left my friends in the hotel room. Like we had to fly back the next morning.
Oh, there's like no messing around. Like you're out.
Like 7 a.m, buses leave. You go, and I'm like, I didn't even wake my buddies up. They're just sleeping on the floor, and I just left
because they had their own flights.
I don't even know. Some of them might still be there.
So then you go back, turn all your gear in or whatever, I assume.
Yeah. So New York's crazy.
Oh, you got the parade, I guess. You had the parade.
So I think Megan, my wife, went from Indianapolis to Omaha, to home. I went back out because I had to drive my truck home from New York. And then you do all these signings.
From New York to
Omaha. So my wife, I think she went back.
I'm surprised you had a vehicle in New York.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Man, I've driven some places and New York would not be one of them.
Yeah, by that time, the second Super Bowl, like I was so used to being out there that it wasn't initially 100%. Like it took 2 years to get used to the lifestyle out there. But I went back to New York City, and then you do all these appearances. Like you just won the Super Bowl.
You were on Letterman, weren't you, or were you on Jimmy Kimmel?
Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah, because I remember seeing that you were on there. You were on there with Justin Tuck and Strahan.
That actually, it's funny you bring that up. Kind of pissed me off that I went to that. Because I did meet Adam Sandler, though.
I heard he's like a super down-to-earth dude.
Dude, I was like a little teen girl singing like some singer. But I was kind of pissed off that we went to that because it took forever. And like I was like, I want to go get drunk with my friends.
Was this right after the game or what?
Yes.
You did that interview. You guys were dressed up, weren't you?
Yeah, because we have to.
Because it was you and like who, Justin Tuck and Strahan, or who was that?
It was Tuck, OC, and myself.
Okay.
So like I was pissed because I'm like, we left from because everything right after the game, confetti, all that takes an hour.
Sure.
I mean, you're okay. Then we went straight from the game to the studio they had set up in Indy, and we're there for like another hour and a half.
Oh, fuck. That's late.
Yeah, man. And I'm like, I want to go have some beer. Like, I don't, like, this is fun. Like, I love it. I got a cool picture of me and Tug and Osi. They're my boys. I love them to death. But, like, I want to go hang out, man. So, like, I don't think we got back to the hotel probably after midnight from the show. It's like, I had to catch up. Everybody got a head start.
Shotgun and beers.
Yeah, dude. Just making it happen.
But yeah, so you go back to the facility, you guys do your meetings, probably turn all your gear in, and then you go back to Omaha for the off season.
Yeah. Man, that's what's just so...
It's just like
it's a
super
job.
high and then just like back to normal.
Go home, hang out.
And then you're just Dave.
And then and then I'm in here like 3 weeks later lifting.
Yeah.
Like, just get back at... I don't know, man. It's... I'm such a normal guy, I guess, so maybe it wasn't weird for me. You know, it wasn't, but...
And then you don't get the ring till the following season. The following year, right?
So when I signed with the Raiders that off season, and then I met, I think...
So what happened with you and the Giants, and why did you...
They just were offering me a 1-year deal, like, for the minimum. And I was 30...
The Giants were or the Raiders were?
The Giants.
Okay.
The Raiders offered me a 2-year deal with a bunch of guaranteed money, and it was just like...
Sure, got to do what's best for you.
I had signed 6 1-year deals.
Now, did you have a feeling that was kind of the end of the run for the Giants, and that's why you left? Because if you knew you were going to win again, you just didn't want to stay?
No, I wanted to stay. Like, it's actually a point of contention for me personally, because... I think the 2-year deal I signed with the Raiders, like 2 years, $2.5 million. Like, it wasn't some crazy deal. And I thought, and I think the guys agree with me. I've talked to a couple of them. Like, we obviously were getting older, but we still had enough to make at least one more run. Because that 5-year stretch when I was in New York, our worst season was 8-8. Like, we missed the playoffs 1 year at 10-6. So, like, 3 of the 5 years we made the playoffs. Missed it at 10-6, and we at 8-8. So like, we felt as a nucleus of guys that like, not that we would win another one, but we still had you at least would have a chance. So you're telling me there's a chance, you know, like. And the Giants, I think OC played one more year, then he went to Atlanta, and then Tuck maybe played another year, then he went to Oakland as well. And like, I don't know that. It's front office people, you know, making decisions, and I wanted to stay. I enjoyed my teammates and stuff, but it wasn't in the cards, you know.
That's just great. And then you think you do everything you could to keep the team together, but I know then people start deciding that they're worth money, and you start losing players that way.
Yeah, it's tough.
Strahan stayed another year, didn't he, or did he retire?
No, he retired after he won the first one. He'd call me all the time too during the season in 2008. He's like, I'm going to come back and they're going to cut you. I'm like, fuck.
So he wasn't there for the second one.
He wasn't.
I thought he was okay.
No, but like, he'd be like, they're going to bring me back, Dave. You're going to get cut. I'm like, Mike, you're a Hall of Famer. Stop fucking with me. Like, yeah, I'm a backup, okay?
Yeah, it's just crazy how it's just the Super Bowl, all the hype, everything, and then it's just like, boom, it's over.
Yeah. It's such a dead period too. You know, like for sports, because March Madness, obviously in March, and then like, I don't know, like once the national championship for college plays and the Super Bowl plays, everybody's just like, what do we do now?
Now, when you get your rings in, did you go to the ceremony or not?
Yeah, so we flew out to New York, which was great. Had a big dinner with all the guys.
Now, how does that work? Like, does New York foot the bill to get you out there?
I think I had to pay for my wife and I's flight or something.
But the rings are all paid for by the league?
It's such a weird deal because it's like they only have $35,000 per ring. That's what the league allocates. So like my rings are obviously diamonds and rubies, and like they're got to be worth more than that because of what's in them. But I think like I don't really understand how it goes, but like Tiffany's made ours. Like, so there's publicity obviously involved. So I think like maybe Tiffany's cuts them a deal on the price of them. New York team, Tiffany's is headquartered in New York. So it's kind of weird how they go about kind of finagling that whole thing. Because, I mean, the whole building gets rings. And like, so
I mean, cheerleaders, everybody.
we don't have cheerleaders in New York, but
Really?
yeah, everybody. No, Giants aren't. I think the Giants and the Packers are the only teams without cheerleaders.
I guess I never paid attention.
Yeah, my wife liked that.
Yeah, I guess I never paid attention. I mean, obviously the Cowboys have the whole hype around.
Yeah. So it was kind of sad. You go out, you see all your buddies. They're like, "How's Oakland going?" I'm like, "We fucking suck."
Well, dude, I know. Don't you remember when I asked you? I was like, "How do you play for such a terrible fucking team?" And you were like, "I don't know. I got cut." And I was like, "Ooh."
Yeah, that's right. I remember when Dennis Allen, he's the head coach, he called me. He's like, "Dave, we really like." I said, "Coach, man, like it's fine.
Just fucking tell me.
Yeah, it's fine." I was like, "Good luck. It's all right."
Yeah, you're not going to be good either, so it doesn't matter.
Whatever. But yeah, so then you you get your ring and then you're off, man. It's sad, but like once you've been in the NFL, I think really your third season, maybe going to your fourth, even maybe going to your third, that's when you really start to understand like it's a job. This is not college. You know, people now are like, "Oh, college is more like the NFL." No, it's not. Like in college, you go somewhere. They're not cutting college kids. Like in the NFL, if there's dudes that messed up at practice and were cut that day, and then tomorrow they just bring a new person in.
Yeah, just fucking plug and play.
It's just it's a job. So you enjoy the football piece, and fortunate enough, I had great teammates in New York and stuff, and it was awesome. But like, once you understand, it's like any other job. Although you're getting paid a shit ton of money and you're playing football.
And I assume so it helps not to take it personal.
Yeah, you can't. You know, I mean, you'd beat yourself up if you did. You know, I was just so excited to be playing football. Like no one had more fun than I did playing professional football because I'm like, this is crazy. I was a carpenter, right? Like I literally had a real job, and then this is my job now.
Yeah, you and Jesus, carpenters, moved on to big things.
Yeah, man. Me and old Jesus, dude.
Carpenters to big things.
Man. You just trying to get work done.
So then you move on from that, and now you're
coaching.
Now you're coaching in Nebraska.
I think. What I say?
But hey, you did coach at my alma mater, though. You were at Iowa Western.
Yeah, man, I loved it. I still love those guys over there. I was actually
Iowa Western has a lot of good programs, man.
Man, Aaron Terry. Basically, those guys over there are like family to me. I love Scott Strohmeyer, Mike Blackburn, Aaron Terry. It's an incredible program. But I was when this whole Nebraska thing got up, like before I had talked to Matt about coming out and helping or whatever, I was at Iowa Western, like helping them get ready for the national championship.
Dude, Iowa Western puts together teams. Their basketball team and baseball team were always good when I was there. They didn't have a football team yet. The football team has been dominant. Mm-hmm. And then, I mean, we all know my buddy Derek. He's the shotgun coach there. But dude's four-time national champion. Yeah. Just back to back to back. You know, it keeps going. Like Iowa Western puts together great athletic programs. And people like to shit on it because it's a 2-year school. But dude, they put together good programs.
Take it really serious. So the president, when you were there,
well, Dr. Kinney was there, and now it's his son, Dr. Kinney.
And they're serious about.
And they're nice. You know, I met him at a golf outing.
Yeah. So I played JUCO in California, which couldn't be any more different than Iowa Western. Iowa Western is a college. They have dorms.
Iowa Western is for a 2-year school, is borderline 4-year school.
Yes. It's super nice. And they operate. And that's why, honestly,
Iowa Western got money too.
Yeah, and those kids that leave there go to college and play. It's because of how it's ran. It's a real school. Like you have to be a college. Like when I went to JUCO, California, it just felt like I was in high school still.
Yeah,
you know. But Iowa Western, man, they don't joke around, dude. It's the real deal.
Well, no, I mean, even when I was there. Now, obviously, I wasn't in the athletics part of it, but yeah, it's not. There's no free grades at Iowa Western.
No,
you're going to school and you're doing your shit, or you're not gonna be eligible to play.
Yep. Yeah, they do a great job, man. It's impressive. Scott, again, I mean, he's an all-timer, dude.
Hey, so you go from Iowa Western, and then
Yeah,
you join the Huskers right before the bowl game.
Yeah. So I know Matt. Matt was in New York. Matt Rule. During that 2011 Super Bowl run. So I don't know him.
What was he doing in New York?
So he was at Temple, and I don't know him and I. We've been so busy, we haven't really chopped it up that much, I guess you would say. But like, I knew him from New York, so he was with us during the Super Bowl run. So it would have been like January of 2012, early February, and I think. I don't want to speak on his behalf, but like he might have got like let go as the OC at Temple is before he was the head coach. So he came and did like offensive line stuff during our Super Bowl run, and then he was there in 2012 as like an assistant coach. So when he got the job in Nebraska, I texted him and I was like, "Hey man, you ever want to hang out? Like I'm retired. I'm not going to bother you about football, but like." So him and I had stayed in contact. It was really cool. My father-in-law had cancer, and Matt, he's a huge Nebraska fan. He's passed now, but Matt, we went out to spring ball, and my father-in-law got to watch. It was really cool. So they fired their D-line coach. I was there the day before because my old NFL coach came in to do like a clinic. So I came out to Lincoln to see him. Matt and I see each other, blah, blah, blah. The next day, I take my old coach from Lincoln to the airport in Omaha, and I go straight to Iowa Western and help them with like their bowl, like national championship prep stuff. And the D-line coach, Aaron Terry, looks at me. He's like, "Man, they fired the D-line coach in Nebraska." I'm like, "Ooh." So I text Matt. I'm like, "Dude, I'll come help." He's like, "I don't know. I don't, need to hire anybody." I'm like, "I don't need a job." Like I just like duck hunting was slow. At the time, goose hunt was slow. I wasn't, and I'm like, so I just was poking around, man. And honestly, it worked out to where, he offered me, basically a full-time job. And it's the stage I'm at in my life. I'm 44, I'll be 45 in May. It just felt right to be involved in something like this. And I love football. I have a doctorate in it. It's my entire life has been football, and built a relationship with the kids there. Really kind of fell in love with them, and vice versa, and it just happened super naturally. It was. So I've been over there. Obviously, me helping for the bowl game didn't help that much, but. I enjoyed it, man. The family came out to Vegas. It was really cool. My oldest son is 17, and like he was, I think, 4 when I won the Super Bowl, 3. So like my kids don't know me as like this football guy. I've been retired, and so it was kind of cool to kind of like show them like, hey man, your dad's kind of cool. Sometimes.
Yeah, the giant Super Bowl rings don't mean anything.
Yeah, they just know me as a guy that hunts and like hangs out and every once in a while it's probably too many beers.
That happens.
But so it's been so healthy for me, man, to be back involved. I get up early. I've been lifting.
Not here, obviously.
No, I'm not. I'd be embarrassed to lift the weights I lift here.
Hey, we're here for everybody.
Yeah. And just like, man, it's been.
So you training down at Lincoln with the team, or what are you doing?
Yeah, like in the morning I go and like do 50-pound dumbbell benches. Like I'm just getting started. Like, so I'm like, just Dave, take it easy. You're gonna.
You might not be old Dave.
What's that like? You can get sick if you break down too many muscle fibers. What's that called?
Oh yeah, at the what is that? Rhabdomyoplasia, where
like,
you get.
Dave, just take your time. I'm on the total bro workout too. I love it. Do curls. Hell yeah, get jacked up. But man,
you gotta look good on the sidelines. You'd be on TV.
Well, so that 100% though, not that, but being around these dudes that are jacked, and they look at me, they're like, "You played in the NFL?" Like they give me that look, like, all right, I cannot look like a 50-year-old woman. I have to have like some traps, like these guys, they're like, you squatted 765 with those legs? I'm like, fuck you guys, man.
Yeah, show them. I'm going to get hurt doing this.
Yeah, I haven't been squatting. I think I'm a leg press guy now,
So what do you think about being down there?
I love it, man. I've absolutely fallen in love with what they've asked of me. I've gotten to do, I coached Iowa Western for about 5 years. I don't know much about the recruiting stuff. I'm learning. It's exciting. I can't, since I played, I haven't been this excited about doing something like this since I played football.
That's good.
So, but it's awesome, man. The facility is wild. The food, crazy.
Yeah, they had Sornix come in and do that whole facility.
Yeah, it's unreal.
Yeah, Sornix makes pretty unbelievable stuff.
Yeah, and everything, it's so new. And it's what's really cool about it as a former player, it's a much bigger facility than like an NFL facility, but it's extremely similar as far as the focus needs to be on football. So we're gonna have everything here that at their disposal, which has been really neat, man. And I'm such a curious guy, like to see how stuff works. Like there's a GM there, they have scouts. Like I'm like Curious George. Like I just am like, what are you doing? What's going on here? It's been
Well, and college football has changed so much in the last 3 years, 2 years.
Yeah, man. The portal, both ways, guys coming in, guys going out, how much they're getting paid. I mean, yeah, it's changed a lot. So it's been I feel like a young child. And what's cool about it is I get to revert back to like the football piece. So like I'm super comfortable in like meetings or whatever because I know football. So it's been neat, man.
So do you have any kind of guarantee there, or you're just there for the year? Like, do you have a contract with them?
Yeah, I think I signed something. I had to go to HR.
You got in trouble already, huh?
And no, so like we got to do a background check. I'm like, all right, hopefully that goes well. Just don't check my browser history. I didn't know they would do that, but no. So like I'm full time. I think I'm.
Are you doing D-line or just ends, or what are you doing? Whole D-line?
Yeah, I help with the whole D-line. It's actually been really cool because a bunch of the new guys they hired are out recruiting, so I'm able to like be the boots on the ground for the guys that are here. So like Rob Orch, the new DC, he stayed in town too. We've really just like enveloped ourselves into just being with the team, getting to know guys. So I was not quite sure what my role would be, and it's evolving. I'm figuring it out, but like I honestly think I probably have the best job in the building. Like I just get to do football stuff. Like I'm not attached to all the other things that come with a college job.
Sure.
And so I'm excited to be there. I'm not like I have a work computer. Like they gave it to me. I'm like, I have no idea how to use Microsoft Excel. Like if you guys ask me to do something on this computer that we need, I probably can't do it. But I got a work computer. But that's what's nice is like they're not asking me to do stuff like that. I get to watch a lot of film, evaluate guys that we might want to offer or recruit or whatever, and it's kind of right in my wheelhouse. So, that's what I'm doing right now, and if something else comes up, I'd be more than happy to help with it if I know how to do it. Whatever that looks like. So I call myself the office mascot.
That's probably not far off.
Yeah, I just bother people that are doing real work most of the time. Like, Dave, I got to do this. I'm like, man, what do you got over there? Like asking him.
I mean, it'll be exciting to see. Nebraska's had a rough couple of years.
Yeah, man, it's
and next year's schedule could be rough.
Yeah, it's the Big Ten. I mean,
they're playing a lot of big teams, which you know what?
It is what it is.
And I've said it multiple times on our podcast. I wish we would come out of the gates and play like an Ohio State so we know what's wrong up front and then make adjustments. I don't know what your opinion is on that, but I think when you play like you play those 3 or 4 patty cake teams, supposed patty cake teams, and you roll through them, I don't think you really learn anything about your team.
Yeah. I mean,
Sometimes failure you learn the most from.
So I think there is something to what you said, but in my opinion, you kind of figure out who you are in training camp when you're going against each other. Like, now it's the coach's job to keep that focus through those patty cake games or whatever, right? So you're prepared when the Big Ten schedule begins, because Michigan State's going to be
Now, are you like 100-0 guy?
What do you mean?
Like, I don't care if they're the, Lincoln Elementary School, we're putting 100 points on these kids. Don't let off the gas. Like foot on your throat.
Yeah. Yes. Like whatever. Yeah. I mean, we need.
Because I think that's how you teach players to play aggressively the whole game.
Yeah, and I think you against these group of 5 teams per se, right? Like, in my opinion, as a coach, like you want to get as many guys reps as possible. Like that's how you develop players. Like, there's a difference between playing in a game and playing in practice and stuff like that. So like,
and I mean, Osborne was great with that for years.
Yeah. So like, I don't know. It's going to be interesting though. Like, again, Mrs. Matt Rule's program, the bowl prep was a little like, obviously different than in-season stuff, right? Because you basically have all this time to do stuff. It's not like a weekly schedule. So I don't know, man. I'm really excited. Like I really do enjoy the kids that are there that I'm coaching up front. I'm excited for them. I want them to play like the joy that I get from coaching, like what I'm getting in return. You think it's me teaching them all this stuff, right? Which is great. I'm helping them become better players, but like them believing and trusting in me, I get that in return. And so but for me personally, it's been such a two-way street being involved in it. It's been super healthy for me, man. Like that was part of the conversation when my wife and I decided that this is something I wanted to do, and like she was okay with it, because she'd be really busy with the kids. So it's been, man, I'm just excited to do more football stuff. Like we did all the bowl prep, now we're weights. Like I want to get to spring ball. And I think Matt even said a little bit of that too. Like we're starting early. You want to get playing football, which I love it, man. Let's get some pads on, just start smoking each other, dude.
That's awesome.
So,
D-line's looking good though.
Yeah, man. I think everyone looks good. Like you own a gym. Like these kids all work extremely hard. They eat great. Like I was just talking to Gus. He's a personnel guy there at the school. I think he played at Penn State. Gus did. He's awesome. But like I bet you could like. If you had all the Big Ten teams together, like they took their shirts off and you didn't know what teams they're on, like they all pretty much look the same nowadays. Like everybody's big, everybody's strong. The nutrition is crazy at every single school. Like it's not like me at Northwest Missouri State where like before practice and training camp we got a bagel and an orange juice. Like like everything's so good. So it's like now it's like where do you find the extra, mental strength, conditioning, toughness, all that type of stuff. And it's like, it's just fun to kind of get into like
the other side of it.
Yeah, man. Yeah. It's and just getting these kids better, man, and competing.
Well, and I've thought that about a lot of people like that are similar to you that make the best coaches are people who aren't like naturally good at something. Mm-hmm. And that's not a knock on you.
No.
It's just the work they have to put in.
Yeah.
To understand the game and be good at something. Usually when you see somebody who's really good, that's why Michael Jordan will never be a good coach.
Yes. I agree.
Because it's like, well, why can't you make a fadeaway from 20 feet out? I did it all the time. You know what I mean? Like I think that when someone puts a lot of work into it and so they understand the game and what it takes. And now I'm not saying greats can't be coaches. You know what I mean? But I just think
I think that's a real thing, though.
I think that the people who are not not always the top dog are usually the best ones.
Yeah, I think I totally agree with you, and I'll double down on it. Like, I think some of the best coaching in college is like the lower levels.
Well, yeah.
Like, as far as like development, technique, because you like Jason Pierre-Paul, love him, like extremely talented. Like, he's gonna do things that you're not supposed to do and do really well.
Yeah, and I think we've talked about it before. You got the guy the coaches are like, they're not going to ask, like, they're not going to tell Strahan he can't do something because he's already like, he can do it.
Yeah, and so like I agree. Like, they're not the guys that are so extremely talented. The technique of things can get away from them because they rely on that talent,
Strength or talent or whatever.
It's like I had to lift hard. I had to have my feet right. My hand placement had to be right. So the fun thing is like letting some of these talented guys that we have at Nebraska do their thing. Because I believe as a coach, there has to be you have to allow your players some freedom, because when you handcuff them to whether it's technique or like a play call or something like that, they lose that instinctual behavior that they've developed as young men and now have. So it's like, okay, this is our job, which we have to do. Like, this is our gap, but like, hey, go make a play. Like, let's do our job. But, hey, man, use that instinct. Don't let what I'm teaching you, don't let it constrain you, So, but I'm with you, man. It is. You see a lot of guys that have had a ton of success as players in many sports that have a tough time coaching.
Yeah, and nothing against them. Mm-mm. It's just sometimes they don't get how you can't do what they did. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, like why
I'm even bad. I mean, again, I'm 100% with you. Like, I have a tough time even to some degree, like teaching when I coached 6th grade D-line this fall, quite a jump,
Yeah.
6th grade D-line to Nebraska, but same thing. These 20-year-old kids are basically 6th graders anyways, but that's
the mentality of boys doesn't change much.
Yeah. So, but like, I'm probably not that good at teaching guys how to get in a stance, because it's such a natural, like, it's like, I don't care as long as you're comfortable. Like, I'm not going to lock you into a certain stance that your body doesn't fit. You have to find. So sometimes, like, with situations like that, even for me, having been a career backup, like that, the point being, like, extrapolate that out. Like, I am not great at teaching someone how to get in a stance because I know how to get in one, and it just makes sense. Imagine if you're Tom Brady and you're like, just throw the ball.
Yeah. Yeah, like that. Those commercials, if you had Tom Brady's football knowledge.
Yeah.
And he's like, what are you doing?
But it's so true, though, man.
Well, I'm excited for you. I think it's going to be cool.
Yeah. I've never been to a game. I've never been to a game at Memorial Stadium.
Oh, now you get to run out of the tunnel.
Yeah.
What do you get Matt Rule on this podcast?
Yeah.
We can make it mobile. I can go to Lincoln. We can travel. We've traveled.
So I was joking with the D-line guys the other day. Like, if I did something stupid and got fired, I'd just keep showing up.
Until they tell you it's like not office space.
Like, sir, I'm like, no, it's fine. No, we fired you. Like, what? Okay.
We fixed the glitch.
Yeah. I'm the assistant regional manager. That's what I tell people. I'm the Dwight Schrute of Nebraska football.
But yeah, we can travel, dude. We're set up to travel this thing.
Yeah, that would be
We can
cool,
take this shit show on the road.
It'd be cool, like a spring practice. I don't know. Do something cool.
Hey, you're my in. My other ins are useless to me down there. I got 2 guys that should be ins for me, and they're useless.
Yeah, I might be the third useless guy. I'll try my best not to be.
Yeah, at least some effort. The other guys are like, I don't know.
Yeah, but I'm in such a sweet spot though. Like, even like it wouldn't, if I were to bring it up to Matt, like it's like, I think some guys, like if I was like this big time hire, like I don't want to, trying to, it's like me. I'm like,
just be like, hey, I got some buddies that do a chill podcast. I just want to we'll come
talk
down.
Ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, he might be interested. Who knows?
Hey, we're like the only. I bet he hasn't done another Omaha podcast.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, we have dozens of followers.
Dozens.
All right, man.
Well, so we got the Super Bowl. Who's your pick?
I got New England. I like Vrabel. The defense is pretty incredible for Seattle.
Same with New England, though.
Yeah, I just like Vrabel. I think he's a good coach.
New England has a great D.
Ooh.
Man, I really want Darnold to win one. I think it'd just be really neat.
Yeah, I don't really have a dog in the race, really.
Yeah.
But I think Vrabel got done dirty in Tennessee, and I think he's a good coach.
Oh, obviously, I mean, he's done an incredible job. It's just
I don't think it's going to be a high-scoring Super Bowl.
I don't think so either.
I mean, I think we're talking.
So when I played, like even a little bit after I retired, having known the guys that were playing, like I could pretty much with some damn near 100% certainty tell you how something was going to go. But I don't know enough. Like Sam Darnold has played poorly enough sometimes to where he could play bad.
Yeah, did he peak in the playoffs and now he's going to shit the bed?
I hope not, man. It's just such a cool career trajectory. Like resurrecting.
It's that the Cinderella story, man, like the NCAA basketball.
But like it's not like because it's a feel-good story that the Seahawks get to start with 10 points.
Yeah.
Like no one cares. They're going to try to beat your ass.
What do you think? It's under 21? You think the highest score is 21?
Yeah, that sounds right. Maybe a 21-17, right? 17-14.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a low scoring.
It wouldn't surprise me if either team scored on defense, and that kind of was the difference, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't trust either offense per se.
Yeah, neither offenses. The defense obviously carried both those teams.
Yeah. So, maybe a special team score. I don't know, man. It's going to be a great game, though. It's really cool that it's two teams that have kind of like just figured it out,
Yeah.
I mean, I think we're all sick of the Kansas City Chiefs. So,
I mean, I don't really want the Patriots to get another Super Bowl, but
I do. I like that'd be cool too. Like I like when things go against what people want. Like I think it's so cool. Like, oh, they won another one without Tom Brady. I don't know. I think it just I know guys. I actually talked to the GM for the Patriots this morning, Elliott, who I talked about earlier, and Schneider's awesome too, the GM there, but at the Seahawks. So I don't know, man.
What's your pick then? You got nobody?
Seahawks.
You got Seahawks?
Yeah, I'm gonna ride with them. But I don't even okay, Sam Darnold, Cooper Kupp. I don't even know what's the running back's name for.
I don't know.
I don't even know the defensive guys for either team. The Patriots got a Mikael Williams dude who's a beast.
Yeah, I didn't even know. I didn't realize Kupp was there until after the Rams game.
Yeah.
And then him and Puka Nacua were talking, and I was like, oh, well, at least he made it to the Super Bowl. And I mean, man, talk about Puka Nacua, man, 6 inches from getting out of bounds to. Oh. I thought they were going to come back on it.
Yeah, that was crazy, man. But
that's football, though.
Yeah, that's why we love it, dude. That's why it's.
I mean, I'm sad. I want to see Josh Allen win one.
Yeah,
the guy's a beast.
Brutal.
Brutal. Yeah.
Brutal. Like, I feel bad for him too. And then on top of me being like a fanboy of Josh Allen, like I've liked him since college. I think he's just a old school quarterback. Dude,
he's just out there to play ball.
But then you have the whole Buffalo thing.
Yeah, Buffalo just can't win. It's like, fuck, dude. It's just. I mean, as a Cowboys fan, I love it. You know what I mean?
But golly, what I would assume, it's such a cool place to play, like a smaller town.
That new stadium looks sweet too. They're building.
They just can't get it done, man. It's like, are curses real?
I mean, look at the Red Sox. That took forever.
100 years.
Yeah.
Maybe they're real.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either, man.
Does Jim Kelly need to die and then they can win a Super Bowl?
Yeah, I don't know.
And he beat cancer. That dude almost died.
Yeah, he's back.
Yeah.
I can honestly say, I grew up a Raiders fan. I've never
Strictly because you were from Oakland area.
Yeah, but having I'm a Giants fan. I played most of my career there, but like I've never been like a super fan of a team. Like it's just never really. I guess maybe it's just because I've always played football. I don't know, but like I have buddies that like my buddy Matt. He's a huge Cowboys fan. Like, and it's just like.
But you're just used to being sad as a Cowboys fan.
I'm telling you, it's like, oh my gosh, that would suck. Like if you're a Bills fan, like you grew up in Buffalo, your dad was a Bills fan.
How about being like a Browns fan? At least the Bills go somewhere sometimes.
Yeah, but honestly, I think being a Browns fan would be all right. They suck. Like it's just you're just you know what?
They don't ever give you hope, whereas like the Bills give you hope sometimes.
Yeah. Just leading you on, dude.
Yeah.
Just almost.
Yeah, it's like, oh man, she's gonna put out on the third day.
Nope. You get through with the second day, everything's going great.
Yeah, go on the third day. She's like, well, see you later.
Yeah, done. So like the Browns, you don't even get to the date. You just like text them and then you don't hear back.
Yeah, just ghosted constantly.
Yeah, like so you're not even like, oh, like
that should be their shirts, always left unread.
Oh fuck. The Browns, dude. Man, that's like what if the Browns left Cleveland again?
I always used to say the best thing Cleveland ever did was went to Baltimore and became the Ravens.
I know, man.
And then they won a Super Bowl like what, 2 years later?
Yeah, brutal.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, I appreciate it. I'm sure we'll have you on here again at some point.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it too. I got to go help clean my son's school.
What, you got suspended or something or what?
No, we got to sign up to do it or something. I got a text. I tried to put it on my wife. She's not feeling good. So I'm like, oh,
that's weird. She didn't feel good today when it was cleanup day.
Yeah. Playing hooky, dude.
Yeah.
Mondor.
All right, man.
All right, I appreciate it, Brett. Man, we'll maybe in off season we'll get something fixed up.
Yeah, let's get something down in Lincoln. We'll travel down.
Yeah. We'll make it happen. Appreciate it.
All right, guys. We appreciate you listening. We'll see you next time.